Row 18, plot 20.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Golden, pure, creamery butter, rich, flavorful, satisfying. That's what it takes for the finest buttered popcorn, and that's what we use.
Pizza!
Pizza! Pizza, pizza, pizza!
Get the item that adds to your personal comfort. Cigarettes, here they are. Get the kind you prefer and enjoy them thoroughly. All the most popular brands.
Yes, sir, the hot dogs at our concession stand do rate an appreciative whistle.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog.
I'm a hot dog! I'm a hot dog! I'm a hot dog!
Wee! Welcome to the drive-in echo. Cha, cha, cha. Sarah, good evening, sir. Thanks for stopping in. I gotta get the movie playing here. Let's find it. What are we watching tonight? The Old Dark House. The Old Dark House.
It's intermission time. The show starts in 10
Starring
minutes.
Boris Karloff. It's a
Yes,
classic.
folks, it's intermission time.
Problem
So
is,
how
wait a
about
minute,
taking a
this is
break?
not the
Get
right
out
setup.
and stretch a little
There we go.
and relax before the show begins again.
The
And why
problem
not make
is,
it
I'm
refreshment time,
Pluto
too? We have
right
lots
now.
of tasty,
If you want to
delicious
change,
treats waiting for you
turn
at
your
the
TV
refreshment
on.
center. There's hot popcorn,
Mean
so
Girls
cold
is
and
on.
good and fresh
All
out of the popper.
stupid things.
And all kinds of
The
refreshing
Lindsay
ice-cold
Lohan
soft drinks.
classic,
Sizzling hot
best
dogs
movie
just bursting
ever.
with juicy goodness.
Maybe
Ice
Freaky
cream
Friday,
so smooth and delicious,
but
you'll hanker for more. Plus, all
Mean
the most
Girls,
popular candy bars
classic.
and many other favorite treats. So why not visit
Classic.
the refreshment center now?
So we're gonna
Our
skip
courteous
ahead
attendants are
here,
ready.
get us to about the 5-minute mark.
The show
Close enough.
starts in 3 minutes.
Because, yeah, I'm getting a little tired. I think I've made a mistake planning these live streams so late in the evening. For me, it's late, not for everybody else. But yeah. So what's going on, Echo? Sarah, how's the sound? Is my audio okay? I always worry about the audio. We do, of course, have popcorn for everybody. Doctor Who. Yeah, Thursday really wasn't that eventful. It really wasn't much. I'm gonna move next week realize it's not necessarily a horror movie, but it does star Boris Karloff, so I said, let's go for it. It's only like an hour and 12 minutes. The mad butler in this production is the same Karloff who created the part of the mechanical monster in Frankenstein. We explain this to settle all disputes in advance, even though such disputes, and the copy I have is for this is a little scrunched. Okay, very well. I see. It is a Carl Romeo. The Old Dark House. I may have to make this a little bigger. I guess it won't matter. I guess it won't matter. So interestingly enough, though, one of the actresses in this, Gloria Stewart, right down there, Margaret Waverton, Gloria Stewart. She was the old lady on the Titanic movie. That's the same lady. So this is 1933. And there's the old lady from the Titanic movies. What was her name? The old dark house, you worn all who enter here. Old farts love to live in old houses and fart a lot. There's been a lot of farts here tonight. Look at that. I did not do a very good job of editing out that little symbol from whatever YouTube channel I snatched this from.
I've never been in a better temper in my life. I love driving 100 miles through the dark.
This is a very similar opening to the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Water pouring down my neck. This is one of the happiest moments of my life. Would you like me to drive?
Brad, Janet,
yes, I was
Brad.
expecting that.
Janet. You can tell they're Brits because they're driving on the wrong side. There's a light.
If we get to Shrewsbury, I haven't the least idea in the world. You all right, Pendrell? Fine. Where are we? We don't know. We've lost our way. We're somewhere in the Welsh Mountains at
Shining in the rain. So next week, just for whatever reasons anybody may be available, I will do a movie on this channel, a drive-in, on Thanksgiving night. It's scheduled for 8 p.m., but again, I may move that time up just because I get tired. And it is Thanksgiving, so I'm not sure. So I have Cracky's very special Thanksgiving special with special guest video premiere at noon, and then we have a movie at 8. Dude, I tried so hard. I joined so many clown groups on Instagram and Facebook to try to get some of those naughty clown girls to just come do it like an interview when I was actively doing the Crackies channel. Hey, Carol, welcome to the show. Carol XO, one of the OG JLA member subscribers, and now it's dark. So yeah, I'm going to do a stream on Thursday night on this channel on Thanksgiving, and then on Friday the 24th, Black Friday, I'll be, I think, doing a watch-along for SmackDown Wrestling on the JLA member channel, because on Saturday is Survivor Series, and I think that's at a weird time. I think that starts at like 6:30. And also Saturday, tomorrow, the return of Saturday Morning Circus. but not cracking. But not cracking.
Probably wisest to push on.
So this is a relatively short movie.
There you are. The whole hilltop is probably fallen off.
That's some kind of rainstorm right there. How does Britain and all those countries over there handle all this rain? Once again, if you want to just be in chat but watch something more interesting, Mean Girls is on right now. And I am literally watching Mean Girls on my TV. It's the cafeteria scene right now if you need a timestamp. She's sitting with the plastics or whatever that group is. And they're giving her the rules about who's who and that they wear pink on Wednesdays. Bob's Horror.
All stretched out with the lights quietly
In a dark, dark house. Now it's dark.
I'm sure
Now
I
it's
could do
dark.
with a drink. If people have
It
to be
is.
soaked, they should be soaked inside, not
Everybody.
out. Listen.
What the heck?
Well, I heard something.
Everybody. Popping in, saying hello. The Pumpkin King himself,
We've come to ask for shelter.
Bob's
We've lost
Horror.
our way.
I've been
We're
thinking
actually
about
cut
you.
off. Don't you
I've been
understand?
thinking
We
about
can't
you.
go
Hope you're doing
forward.
all
We
right.
can't go back. The road's blocked on both
Echo's
sides.
here. The Pimpkin. The Hobbs of Pimpkin. Look at Boris right there. Oh.
Even well short not
This
to
is
sound like
literally the Rocky Horror Picture Show right here. Almost. Or the movie Clue. You guys remember Clue with Tim Curry? That was a great movie too. Oh, now on Mean Girls, she just caught the attention of the boy who she's attracted to. They're doing the flashback scene of her as a baby in Africa. Just gave a pencil to the kid.
I'm very sorry to break in on you like this. My name is
Lindsay
Wade.
Lohan was
May I
so
introduce
pure
my
right
wife?
there.
How do you do?
Kendra.
I love,
Sure. How
yes.
do you do? Won't you sit down?
Henny is here. Good day, amigo. Sorry, I'm not watching chat because Mean Girls is on.
My sister was on the point of
The worst timing. I also have my studio door open because I have the entire place to myself tonight. So it's a dark house,
I don't know if
and
your man
it's an
explained
empty
the
house.
situation to you. He
Bailey
did,
is
but I'm
out
afraid I couldn't understand him.
at her
You see,
boyfriend
Morgan
for the
is
evening.
dumb.
So
Oh, I see. Of course, I didn't realize.
here we go.
We saw your lights and wondered if you'd be kind enough to give us shelter for the night.
They're wearing
It's quite
pink. It's
possible. Go
Wednesday.
on.
They're in the cafeteria again.
How very
You need your Mean Girls
What is
play-by-play.
it? What do they want?
Allow me to
Henny.
introduce my sister, Miss Rebecca Them.
I might do a live game stream on the JLA member channel tomorrow, but I don't want to commit to it because I have a lot of videos that I have to get kind of squirreled away. Are we asking Hobbs if he has pants on? I do not have pants on, but as part of fat guy rules, I am wearing shorts. I'm wearing a hoodie and shorts. It's what fat guys do in the winter. I am almost always wearing shorts.
We can't have him here.
If that was directed at me.
Pouring down on top.
Pants are always optional.
You see, there's a landslide. Half the mountain seems to be crumbling.
Pants
We only
are
just
always
missed it.
optional.
The road's blocked behind us, and I'm pretty sure it's blocked in front as well. We hate to intrude, but what else can
Like,
we do? You see,
I don't
if
know.
there's anywhere else
I
we
think
can go,
everybody
even the road
says
down
this
to
at
the
the
water,
end
for
of
that
every
matter. This
month,
place
but
itself may be in
November
water
went
pretty
by
soon,
very
even
fast.
buried.
And I was talking with Bailey this
What's the
morning,
matter? Did you hear what he said?
and
There's a
we
landslide of floods.
figured out
The
that
lake
for
is
this
filled with
entire
lakes.
month of November,
We're trapped.
and I'm not
We're
saying
trapped.
this to like
We've
brag,
got to go.
because I know there's
We've got to
people in
go.
chat that are working like tons of
You're afraid,
overtime.
Boris. You're
But
afraid,
I
aren't
didn't
you?
work, neither did
Believe in God,
Bailey.
and yet
We
you're
didn't
afraid
work
to
a full
die.
5-day
You
week
see
the
his
entire
anger in the
month
sky, and you
of
heard him in the night. And you're afraid.
November,
Afraid.
which is
What's
very
happening now?
crazy.
You might well be afraid. Your time will
And we have a
come.
short week this week. We only work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm off. I have a 5-day weekend: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The first time ever in my life I've not had to work Black Friday, let alone have like the entire Thanksgiving weekend off. Like, it's so weird. So I got a lot of stuff to do
Morgan
for
remembers. He
December.
means his house is safe because it's
Big
built on
plans
rock.
here on Now It's Dark for December. I could
You will
potentially
have to stay here. The misfortune is yours,
sneak
not ours.
peek
No beds.
if
I
you
can't
have
have beds.
interest
As my sister
later
hints,
after
there
this
are, I'm
movie. This
afraid,
movie is a
no
very
beds.
short movie.
That's quite all right. If we can just sit around the fire, that
I
will be
could have
fine.
found the 4K
By all means.
version of this. There's
I'm
literally a
not very
4K
sure that I want
cut
to go to
of
bed
this
myself
movie.
tonight. Morgan, attend to the fire.
4K
Is there
cut.
any
I'll be
place I can
doing a
put the
live
car out of the
stream,
rain? There are some
and we have a
tables
premiere,
round the corner to
Cracky's
the
very
right.
special
Morgan will
Thanksgiving
show you.
special with special guests.
Thanks very much. I'll come along and get the bag. Right.
That'll be at
No
noon
beds.
on this
You can't
channel.
have beds.
Cracky's getting his own playlist, by the way, on the channel for all the holiday specials that he'll be doing. You're not working on Thanksgiving, are you? You get overtime? What do they call that? Holiday pay? Triple
We're well out
time?
of it. I hope you're right, though. This house gives me the creeps. Not
For
to mention it.
Thanksgiving, I
Well,
am
it's better than
planning
driving along
on
roads that aren't there. At least there's a roof and a
Bailey's
fire.
going away for the weekend to her boyfriend's for Thanksgiving, so I'll be alone here with my cat Lucifer, and we're gonna have Salisbury steaks unless I can find some turkey type
Now, Mr. Pendleton,
meat
do you
product
think that you
in
could join
between
me
now
in a
and
drink?
Thursday.
Mr. Fem, I honestly believe I could join you in a drink.
Yeah, you know, I saw Ice Cube makers. I think there's
It's only
one
gin,
on
folks.
Wednesday
Only
for Black
gin.
Friday at
I
Walmart.
like gin.
If not, it might be on
Is it
actual
good?
Black Friday.
Very much.
Mr. Penderell, I will give you a toast that you will not appreciate, being young.
I know, 5 days in
I
a
give
row
you
up.
illusion. Illusion? Huh. I'm
Yeah,
precisely
decline.
the right age for that toast, Mr.
Relax.
Oh, I presume you are one of the
Take it
gentlemen
easy,
slightly,
man.
shall we say, battered by the war. Correct, Mr. Fame. War
Unlimited
generation slightly
overtime.
soiled, the study in the bittersweet, the man
That's
with
crazy.
the twisted smile.
I have
And
a,
this,
I
Mr. Fame, is
once I
exceedingly
had
good
my
gin.
stroke,
Dreadful
Popeye
weather.
sells turkey.
Seems to be getting worse. Yes, it is pretty bad,
Interesting.
but
I
evidently
did
there's no
think
danger
about
here.
going
Your sister
to.
was quite definite about that.
There
But
are
you knock
restaurants
off. Shut
open
up
this
in
year.
here.
Last
This
year
would be
there
rather a
was,
nuisance for
but
you
this
having us
year
billeted on you like this.
I've
But it's
narrowed down a
also,
few.
how
But I
can
do
you be
have
so
food
calm?
here. I
You
did
don't
buy
seem
a
to
box of
understand. We
stuffing.
may be cut off.
I got stuff to make
Shut
mashed
up in this
potatoes.
house.
Since I don't have to work
Frankly, I'm rather
on
nervous.
Friday, I'll
I
probably
am
eat
rather a
some
nervous
corn
man.
because
The
otherwise
fact is,
that's kind of a taboo
Morgan is
vegetable.
an uncivilized brute. Sometimes he drinks heavily.
Yeah, you know what?
A
How
night like this would
that
set
is
him going. And
facts.
once he's drunk, he's rather
I'm one of those
dangerous.
people, to be honest.
I don't wish to alarm you, Mrs. Waverton, but I
am
don't
one of
quite
those
know
people.
what we should do.
I watch
know
like a
what I'm
movie
going
like
to
this
do.
that's in
That is, if
1933, and I'm like,
December
oh
left me,
man, that's the
I'm
time
definitely
that I
working
should
on
be
it. I'd be so
living
glad if
in.
I could go and change my
Oh,
clothes.
that would be
What?
great. I love
I
the way
wonder
they
if I might
dress
change
and
my
all their
things.
Well,
mannerisms
look quick.
and
You better go and change
all
your
that.
Oh,
But
thank you. Good
literally,
idea.
I wouldn't
Is there a bedroom or
survive
something?
because I'm so technology based my whole life. Mean Girls update. They were just at the soccer field. Now they're at the mall. And yeah,
It's a dreadful night.
they're all wearing pink. It's still
I
Wednesday
say, it's a dreadful
on Mean
night.
Girls.
Yes, it's a very old house. Very old.
Very kind of you to let us stay.
What?
I say you're very kind.
Yes, it is a dreadful night.
I don't know.
I
I
understand.
Yes.
think the past couple of years, even the Chinese places, at least in this city, were closed. I do know that that's normal
I won't have it.
for them to be open, and especially Christmas Day. Yeah, I hear you on that one. I
Thanks very
definitely
much.
think
I've
so.
managed quite well now.
My sister Rachel had this room once. She
Yeah,
died when she was
you would be
21.
that pioneer woman
She was
that
a
would
wicked
have your
one.
Wranglers on and
Handsome
your
and
cowboy
wild as a
boots
hawk. All the
and
young
like
men
a
used to walk her
Carhartt
about
jacket.
with her red lips and her big eyes and her white neck. But that didn't save her. She fell off her horse hunting, hurt her spine. On
I
this
don't know.
bed she lay.
Although
Months
I do
after
have
months.
a
Many the time I
concept
sat here listening to
in
her
the works,
screaming.
sir,
She used to cry
for
out
a
to me
midnight
to
hour.
kill her, but I tell her to turn to the Lord.
If we
She
could
didn't. She was
figure out a
godless
way
the
to
last.
coordinate this,
Well, I'd better change my wet things.
I
They're
have
all godless here. They used to bring their women here, brazen, lolling creatures in silks and satins. They filled the house with laughter and sin, laughter and sin. And if I ever went down among them, my own father and brothers, they would tell me to go away and pray. They wouldn't tell Rachel to go away and pray.
He's talking years ago,
I
man.
left them with their lustful red and white.
Yeah, I'll put it up.
My
Anyways,
father's
it's
still
about the
alive.
match game. We got
He's
talking about the
upstairs.
match game
He's
in a
very
couple of
old.
streams ago.
Oh, is he?
He's
And
100
I don't know
years
if it was me or somebody else
Very
said it
old,
would be
isn't
fun
he?
to do a
He's
live
wicked,
stream
blasphemous old man.
for the match game. And I have thought of a way that we could do it. Because of the way StreamYard works,
You're wicked too.
I could
Young
create
and handsome, silly and
a
wicked.
8-box
You think of
panel,
nothing
or
but
I guess it
your
would be a
long,
9-box
straight legs
panel.
and your white
So you could have
body,
6
and how to please your man.
people
You
be
revel
the
in the
celebrity
joys of
guest
fleshly love,
panel,
don't you?
and then we would have 2
That's fine
contestants,
stuff, but it'll rot.
and then a
That's
host.
finer stuff still, but it'll rot too. in
I'm telling you, I
time.
love the match game. I love it. I love it. I was on to the match game when I was a kid. I used to watch it first runs. I don't know if you've gone to the channel. They have a YouTube channel where they upload all the time clips and funny shit. There's on Pluto an entire match game channel. Was that you, Echo? Yeah. Well, I've figured out how to do it, but the problem would be coordinating 9 people to all be available at the same time. Like I would host it because I got it kind of mapped out in my head. Like I could be the host, and then we would have 6 people be the celebrity panel, and 2 people be the contestants. We would have to coordinate everybody having like a marker and a piece of paper or multiple pieces of paper so they could hold up their answers. Carol, you know who the match game is. Hold on. I'm going to pause the movie. Get ready. Get ready for this. Because I have this. I am already so far ahead with the planning on this. Listen. Here's the game where we match the stars. Oh, it's Wilson White. Richard Baskin. Eddie White. And here. Dude, I have that on a 10-minute loop. I literally have that song on a 10-minute loop.
For you, Mrs.
And for anyone who's just lurking in chat, Mean Girls is on Pluto right now, and they're at the mall still.
You must have thought I was a long time.
Matter of fact, I thought you were quicker than usual.
Oh, I just thought I'd been rather long.
I don't think I would play any of the clips. Jamie Hart, hello. Hello. You would. It's one of those game shows you would probably recognize it right away when you saw it. The host had like this super long microphone that I've already started building, but it would be, you know, he had this super long microphone, and he would talk into it like this.
What are you doing? We aren't all heathens.
And
Oh, I had forgotten my sister's strange
it's just
tribal
super
habits.
fun. It's a very
The people
adult
seem less tough
themed
because invoked
game
the
show.
blessing
It
upon it.
Horace Fenn,
was so
I can't
adult
hear that you
oriented.
see. You're blaspheming.
On the contrary, my dear Rebecca, I was
Rhett
merely
Butler
telling
was
your
always on
wondering
it. There was
guests
Rhett
that you
Butler,
were about
Richard
to thank your
Dawson,
gods for
and
their bounty,
Charles
I know
Nelson
you're
Riley
walking
were
lying
always
tongue.
like
to thank them for the health,
regular guests,
prosperity,
and then they would
happiness
have
granted to
like
this family.
a very young
For in
Suzanne
years of
Summers,
peace and plenty,
Betty White,
to thank
who
them for having
actually
created
looked the
Rebecca
same
them,
as she always
and
did.
Roderick them, and
They just had so many guests. it would be so hard to do it. Even doing it one time is going to be very difficult because if you have a panel of 6 celebrity guests and then 2 contestants and then a host, that's 9 people. 9 people that you have to try to coordinate everybody together. It's going to be near impossible. It's going to be the only thing that keeps it from happening. Unless we did like a scaled down version, I don't know. And then anybody that was left in chat, like if you figure 9 people are on the panel, anybody that was in chat could play along, but they would be the audience. Like they couldn't really be like contestants.
Vinegar, Miss Femme?
But we can talk in a group chat or something about it. It's definitely something that I've definitely mapped out. I mean, if it's got an index card with notes on it, that means I've been thinking about it. Wow, Val's views. Hello. Hit that like button and say hi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mrs. Waverton. That's the
Nice to
phrase
see
I've been
so
searching
many
for all
awesome
evening.
people tonight.
No pickled onions, thank you.
It's always weird because sometimes I get some people in. I know I did see right before I went live, Rob's Vintage Video posted that they weren't going live, so maybe I'm getting some carryover views from that. Of course, it's a short movie tonight. This is The Old Dark House, for those just popping in, from 1932. You may not recognize the woman here, Margaret Waverton, is played by Gloria Stewart, the old woman from the Titanic movie. And Boris Karloff, of course, is the main draw. We got a lot of holas. Hola. Can I get a hola? Yeah, that lady's not her, but she's in this. He's been in a lot of horror movies. He played Dr. Pretorius in Bride of Frankenstein, I believe. That gentleman with a very protruded nose.
You know, really, we ought to keep them waiting.
He may not have even been
Let them in. Morgan, open
credited.
the door.
Come on then, Morgan. Let them in.
Oh, that's Ernest Thesiger. Ernest Thesiger. But he was also Dr. Pretorius in The Bride of Frankenstein, or The Son of Frankenstein. Pretty sure it was Bride of Frankenstein.
There must have been a reservoir bust or something.
I still say this movie has a lot of similarities to... Say it with me, everybody. The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Incidentally, this house will probably be washed away any minute.
There's all sorts of Rocky Horror Picture Show. Jamie Hart, for those of you in chat that don't know, she's been nominated for horror YouTuber and an award. That I don't even remember who's. Mayanne, I think, is.
Miss Femme.
How do you do, Miss Femme? My name is Porterhouse.
Sir William Porterhouse.
Do you ever wonder where these actors of these old movies are buried? Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Allow me to introduce you. This is Mrs. Waverton.
You guys remember him in Bride of Frankenstein? That woman right there, that's the old lady from Titanic.
Mr. Waverton.
How'd you do?
Sir William Porterhouse.
Horror YouTuber of the month, right. I know there's the two things, and I was combining them. Yeah, cemetery history is so cool. These people would all be over in the UK, though. Maybe not the Gloria Stewart. Maybe that old lady, she sunk in the Atlantic Ocean somewhere.
Here you are. These may not be exactly your size, but at least they're dry.
Thanks, they'll do fine. Whee!
So if you're keeping score, Mean Girls right now, they're getting ready for the Halloween party. So everybody's showing off their sexy horror slut costumes.
Come and
And
have something to eat. Oh, now you're talking.
unfortunately,
Morgan, bring out some
the
chips.
dad crying when he sees his daughter. Sorry, Mean Girls is one of my favorite movies. I'm kind of saddened that they are having, it's not a remake and it's not a reboot, but they're not marketing Mean Girls is coming to the theaters, a new Mean Girls movie, but it's the movie adaptation of the musical. So it's confusing because it's just confusing. Anthony Chabot, 1.4K subs. Whew, you are flying, man. You are flying. 1.4K subs. Anthony Chabot. Hollywood Graveyard is good cheap. I've got that Match Game song stuck in my head. I think I lost everybody. Everybody's watching the Match Game right now.
We've been talking now for nearly 2 hours. What do we know about
I keep talking about Mean Girls, so everybody's either watching Mean Girls or the Match Game. Anthony Chabot,
If you were a woman,
reach
you
your
would
hand
not
out,
only guesses.
grab yourself
The famous
some
old feminine
fresh
intuition. Does it ever tell you which horse is going to win the
popcorn.
derby?
This is
No.
authentic,
But it tells
like
me
not
quite
from a
lot about
bag,
you.
not from a
Well, let me see,
microwave. This
Waverton,
is
with
my
an
special
attachment to tell you
popcorn
that I
only
wanted
pot
by the
on the
police.
stove.
I know, Mr. Fem. It tells me nothing so romantic.
There she is.
After all, can you conceive of anybody living in a house
That's
like
Gloria
this
Stewart.
if they didn't have to?
Well, there's no accounting for tastes, you know.
Yeah,
No.
they definitely,
Mr. Kane,
Yes?
what does your intuition tell
they
you about
definitely
me?
had all
I'm
of
in love.
those stars.
That frightens me a good deal.
And what a classic,
tell you?
iconic set too, with the
Tell me.
shag carpet.
Well, it's not very interesting anyway.
Why, if it is, let's have it.
Well, it sounds silly, but
Ooh.
I think he doesn't quite fit into these times. You know, factories and cheap advertising, money grubbing, and, well...
Yeah, we'll have to work on that idea. I don't know if we could pull it off by the end of the year. Maybe we
But they
could.
make Mr. Pendrell a kind of fish out of water.
I got a lot of plans for December.
No, I'm not flattered. You see,
Um,
I've not much sympathy with
definitely
fish
would be
out of water,
something
although I
maybe
happen
in
to be one
January.
myself.
We could try to all get together.
My trouble is I don't think enough
Maybe
things are
when
worthwhile.
everybody
Now, Sir William here would put
slows
tremendous
down a
energy
little
into
bit.
anything to make even a few pounds.
I'm hoping tomorrow I'm going to
No,
get
I
to
don't
see
think it's
that
worth it.
Thanksgiving.
No doubt
Since
you'll think I'm
so many
very
people
funny,
pop
young
up
friend, but
reviews
maybe
and I
I've
won't
seen
watch
things
them
of it
because I
further
haven't
you
seen the movie yet.
That was a very fine
But everybody's
speech of
saying what a
yours,
good
but
movie
I
that
know,
is.
as well as everybody else here, that you're
Yeah,
really
that's
only
what I was
looking at me.
thinking, like a
But
New
honestly, I
Year's,
wasn't doing anything of the kind. I envy you. I admire you.
a New
Oh,
Year's.
yes, you envy me, all right, but you don't admire me.
Do you need to ask?
Don't admire myself so much.
Duh.
I know
Of course
that
I
money
did.
making isn't everything. But let me tell
I
you
definitely. I might have watched that a
I'm
few
a young
times
man,
actually.
married to
Hodgson.
a Manchester girl,
Just
pretty as
saying.
paint.
I might
The
have.
only thing in the world I cared about.
New Year's
Well,
Eve.
she dies. It's this way. My directors give
It's a
party.
Sunday,
They
Monday,
are
so
hosts.
most likely I'll be
Red
working,
letter
so
day
that
for us, I
might
can tell
not
you.
actually work.
I buy me first dress suit, and Lucy has a new frock. A
Anthony
cotton
Chabot
frock.
has a movie coming out.
It seems that Lucy didn't go too well at that party,
I
especially
think I might
with the
surprise
women. They snubbed her.
Oh,
Nothing
wait.
definite, you know. Just
I
didn't
think I
the
might
cotton
surprise
frock
my
was good
lady
enough.
to that Thanksgiving movie.
Well,
Wait,
Lucy
what does that
worries
mean? You're
about
going to
it.
propose to your lady
Gets
during
into
the
her head that she's
Thanksgiving
gonna
movie?
hold me back.
Or you're going to surprise her by taking
Well,
her
you may
to
not
it?
believe it, but I know that's what
I need to
killed her.
know. I need to understand
That's what
that.
started me making money. I
Rita.
swore I'd smash those fellas and their wives who wouldn't give my Lucy a kind word.
Rita.
Ha, and I
Man,
have
this
smashed them.
is
At least
so
most of them.
fun. All sorts of people coming out of the
When you
woodworks.
started
It's
making
like
money, it's hard
ladies'
to
night
stop.
here.
Especially if you like me.
All right, all
There's
right.
much else you're good at.
I was about to say.
But what Gladys here has to be superior.
Although,
I don't
people
know.
at this time of the year, man,
Jane, why don't you tell him your real name?
from
My real
Like-
name?
the end of November
Perkins.
through February,
And a very nice name, too.
men go cuckoo.
I may not be
They
this, I
start
may
getting
not be
that
that.
pressure.
So don't catch me pretending to be what I'm not.
I think I'm
If you
finding
like
you
it,
a
then you
little
should
bit
have put a
offensive.
ring on it.
That's all right, Pedro. I can take care of myself.
Rita,
Maybe if I can't by now, I never will
like,
be able to.
always good
I
to see
wasn't
you,
trying to put
Rita
anything
here.
across you, Bill. I don't pretend to be what I'm not either. I'm not as dumb
Rita,
as that.
Las Vegas.
These people here
Oh,
know
that would be
chorus girl when they see
sweet.
one.
I would film it, and I would do a
Incidentally,
whole
not
bunch of
very good
YouTube
chorus
shorts.
girl at that. If I were better at my job, I probably wouldn't be weekending with
We
you.
could do some commentary.
No, I take that back. I probably would. You're nice enough. We get on, but
This is where Meatloaf drives in on his motorcycle.
I knew he'd be getting
Oh, no, it's not.
Where did you get it from?
He didn't get it from me. Can't you stop him?
He's in the kitchen now, drunk.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Oh,
I might
come on.
stream tomorrow.
Is he the fellow
DC.
that
I haven't
landed on us at
streamed any
Temple?
DC.
Yes. Morgan is the...
I've just been like, when I get home from work lately, I just have not
Looks to
wanted
me as if he
to
could do with a
stream.
shave. Oh, hello.
hello.
Well, have you come over to help me
Right?
gaze upon the
That's
round garden?
they've
No.
got the
I came to say thank you for trying to
storm
keep us
of a
on just now.
lifetime.
Charmed, I'm sure, Mr. King.
Perkins to you.
Nice Perkins.
It's got that
I say, I'd
Walt
mortgage the
Disney
old home
stash.
for a drink.
You think I could pull that off? That debonair? I wonder what
I've got some
that's
whiskey in the
called. That's
car. I've
got
forgotten all
to
about it.
be
You stay
called
here and I'll go and get it.
a certain name. Yeah, I do too, Carol. We've just had like steady rain today. Not even like a good storm, but just steady rain.
All right, don't be
But the past, like, this whole week, it's been in the 60s. It's been warm. It's like my heater doesn't know if it wants to turn on or turn off. So I just turned it right off. I don't even have it on. It gets down to 30 at night, so the car has all the frost and ice on it. Oh, everybody's giving me hugs. Why don't y'all get a fucking room? Jesus. Oh, I mean, it's so nice. You guys are you're such pleasant, chattery, loving each other. Weirdos. Look at Boris in his little cave. His little man cave. He's probably got a bed made of straw. There he goes. He's drinking his absinthe.
Hello, what are you doing here? I was just coming.
You should do some absinthe.
Hey, what's the matter? What's happening?
Nothing. Nothing really. Got a bit scared, that's all.
Oh, well,
Somebody slammed the door
I'll
in my
only
face.
like talk briefly about it,
No,
but
it wasn't.
I wasn't
don't mean when
working,
I see it.
so
It doesn't sound
I
like
just happened to
Well,
be
you know,
there
we've
dropping
been
Bailey
returned.
off.
Yes, I bet it did.
And
What you want,
I've
make a
told
mess.
you've been getting like daily updates on the shoplifter situation.
It's been a bit more
Thank you,
human
Rita.
now.
This certainly is a benighted household.
Next week it'll be on Thanksgiving night, because Friday I
Look at
have to
those.
stream on my other channel. I have to flip-flop for a thing.
Come on, take them off.
So I was dropping Bailey off at work. I noticed one of the shoplifters already was
I
at the
seem to
parking
spend most
lot,
of the evening changing your shoes.
You ought to be a nursery maid.
and
Yes, except that the best
this is
nursery
like
maids don't drink
at
whiskey out of the
4:30 in the
bottle.
morning. So he was just kind of like riding his bike around and waiting for the store to open at 6.
Storm's just as bad
But
as
what he
ever.
was doing was going up to cars, up to people that were being dropped off
Done it.
into work, which is typically a lot of women.
I suppose
And he
they
was
will
going
stay
up to the
this time.
cars and
I wish
asking
them
for
miserable
money.
all the evening.
So I got out of my car
Sure, there's
after
some candles
dropping
somewhere
Bailey
on
off, told him to get out of the parking lot, that he knows he shouldn't be there, he can't be harassing people coming into work.
And as an electrician,
So he
Morgan
rode his
is
bike down the
temporarily
other
disqualified.
end of the parking lot. I thought he was leaving, but he didn't. He went up to another
No,
car.
we haven't got a lamp.
So I drove my car down there. I got out,
Nothing important.
and I went up to him this
Not
time,
important.
and I told him he had to
This is
get
what I
out,
heard that time.
shouldn't be
They
there.
want a lamp.
And he rushed up
Even the
on me
large
and
one, the
came
one
up
that
on my
you get the
chest.
first time the lights went wrong.
And I told him,
hot.
back off,
You know the one?
I
don't touch
remember
me.
where it is.
And he kept forcing
you
himself
get it,
up on my
Rebecca.
chest.
It's too big for me.
So I knocked him
If you
down.
don't know what it is, I'll tell you.
End of story.
You know as well as I do. It's on the top landing on the little table.
Oh, you know why? Because I'm eating the StreamYard. Hold on.
At least you might
He doesn't
believe there is
have.
a top landing.
He
Although
does.
you do believe in so little.
I'm
It's up there, Horace. Up
I'm
there.
watching on
Next
StreamYard,
roof.
so I don't
Yes,
notice
of
who's
course, I
blue and
remember.
who's.
But I think it's a little too heavy for
Okay,
me.
you're moderating.
I don't
Who
think I
else
could
is
carry
there?
it down all those stairs.
Why don't you say what you mean?
No
Horace?
disrespect
You mean he's
intended.
not afraid to go up there alone? You go with him. Here, take this. You don't know why I bother
There we
myself.
go.
Do you all good to sit in the dark?
Cheryl is okay. Yeah, he got the message. But you know what I found out is he still came to the store after it was open and
You
shoplifted.
better go up, Henry.
So
Yes.
he didn't
I
get the
suppose we
message
have.
very clear.
We
He
won't be
left
long.
at that point,
That's all right. Mrs. Weberton will see that I don't get nervy.
but
You better lead the way.
I don't know. I was just bothered that he was going up to the cars, and it's mostly young girls that are coming in that early. There's a couple of older women, but it's mostly like girls in their 20s, and I was just like, I don't know, feeling like dad mode kicking in, and I don't know, overprotective or whatever. So what they do is they come in with these backpacks, Carol, and they load up on food. And I know it sounds shitty and not
This is
compassionate
my
of
room.
me,
Huh?
but like they're stealing
There are one or
from
two things
the
that
place I
very
work,
much like
and
you
if
to
it keeps
see. I should like
going
to very much,
on,
but you must
we're
show
not
me
going to
some
be
other
able to
time.
stay
You've got to
open.
get that lamp.
Like our store is on this potential closing list, like all the Walmarts in Chicago did, and all these
Why should we
places that are
bother about
getting
the
to
lamp?
become
Let us wait
high
here for a
theft
few
stores. We are
Then
one
go
of
back
them.
and see that
So
we
we
mustn't
are
find
at
it,
risk of
or
having to
that it's
close.
broken.
It's ridiculous how
Don't
many
pay the
things
price.
are locked up
Yes,
in our
but why
store
should
with
we trouble
cases.
about the lamp if we don't want to?
And that is why
If we
prices
get it,
go
so
up.
why shouldn't we get
So
it?
he was
Yes, but why should we if we
panhandling
don't
as
want to?
well,
Well, I
but he
don't
was
want
waiting
to.
for the
But
store to
this is
open
absurd.
to come in. They load up their backpacks.
Did you
They
hear
all know
that?
the rules at
I
Walmart.
did hear something.
Nobody can touch
What
them.
was it?
So they literally will tell
It
you
must
right
have
to your
been
face
Morgan.
as you're asking
He's
them to
drunk,
stop
you know. He's probably making a disturbance
that you can't
downstairs
touch
in
me,
the
you
kitchen.
can't touch me.
I thought that noise came
So
from upstairs.
yeah, we have to
Anyway,
have
what
our
of it,
our
I
soap
wondered whether you'd excuse
locked
me
up,
from coming with
our
you.
Tide
I'm not very
locked
strong.
up. Anything
There
that's
are rather a lot of
you plug
stairs.
in basically
I
is
really
locked
should have
up.
told you before, but the vanity of age, you know.
It's really
Find it on a
crazy.
little table at the end of the landing.
Like I get everybody
2
has like
floors
whatever
above.
life things going
Suppose
on,
it's
and
not too heavy for me to
but
carry. Oh, no, not
it's
at
not the
all. It's
answer
quite light, really.
for sure. But like just
I
so what
see.
they'll do is they're stealing food. Like one guy that I was
Thank
able
you
to
very
stop
much.
like 2 weeks ago, Hobbs, you might already know, and I think I sent you a picture. It was $332 worth of like Slim Jims and candy and just junk food that they'll go to where the backpacks are. They'll steal a backpack, cram it full. We have a cop that comes at 7 a.m. and stays till 10 o'clock at night. An actual city police car. And then that's how you make apprehensions. But the store opens at 6 a.m. The cop doesn't get there till 7 a.m. So all of these shoplifters know that. So between 6 a.m. and 7, we'll have 5 or more shoplifters come in and load up backpacks because nobody can stop them. Walmart prohibits any of us from touching, even if it's a shopping cart. We're not allowed to touch a shopping cart if it's being pushed by anyone, even a thief. Sheila, what's going on, Sheila? How was your day today? Sheila in the chat, everyone, is a coworker of mine. She just got to hear my Walmart rant. I don't normally talk about work, Sheila. This was brought up by chat questions. I don't like talking about work. I ended up getting on a rant. That's one of my coworkers. If you're playing along at home, they're doing the talent show at Inglewood, which means the Christmas dress routine is about to happen. Sheila, everything went good. I was expecting a message or something. Nobody filled me in. I was going to message, but I just decided not to. Downtown. You were very close to me then, because I live very close to downtown. And I've got the apartment all to myself, Sheila. You could have dropped somebody off. But nope, I have to eat all of this popcorn by myself. Nobody mentioned. Nobody messaged me. Downtown. On a rainy day, downtown on a Friday. Ooh. Sheila knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, actually, that used to be on heavy rotation back in the day. One of the most iconic scenes from Mean Girls is on right now. The Jingle Bell Rock. Look at Boris Karloff. Look at him. Now there's Gloria Stewart. He's hungry for some Titanic. Some iceberg's about to go down her pants. Yeah. Run to the upstairs, not out the door, because you're wearing a silky nightgown and that'll get all wet. He's holding some kind of candlestick.
Get back! Go on, get back!
Ooh, that was a hard-hitting rock'em sock'em robot punch if I ever saw one. Rock'em sock'em. Boom. Now this is 1933, so Boris Karloff was in between all of his Frankenstein movies.
Is he dead?
No, we haven't seen him breathing from
I don't know if I have told the story before. I'm sure I have, but
he'll be conscious in a minute, though he'll probably fall asleep again. He's very
I met Boris Karloff's
This is an awful house.
daughter,
It isn't very nice.
Sarah
is it?
Karloff. I have an autographed picture from her.
Listen, Margaret.
Yeah, this movie
Something
came
happened
out
upstairs just
in
now.
between like The
Philip, not
Mummy
something else horrible.
No, this is nothing
and
horrible.
then
It was a voice calling from behind the
Frankenstein
door.
and Bride of
Tiny voice,
Frankenstein.
rather like a child's. I think I ought to go and see what it is. You'll have to come with me. I'm not going to leave you alone
Oh,
again.
that's funny.
He'll be all right. Take my hand, darling.
I lost my chat.
Oh, Philip.
What is it? Sit down here a minute, darling.
What happened? Where I lost? Hold on. The troubles of using two computers. There's like zero.
Thanks.
Well, what happened
Yeah.
then?
Well, then the war ended.
What about the girl?
There it is.
You're
Wow.
right behind me.
What the heck?
Girl
Just
you were in love with.
Why, she got married, Gladys.
What a beast.
No, on the contrary, a lady of rather good judgment.
So
But now let's talk about you.
I know what you're going to
on
say.
Thanksgiving, I'm going to do a movie that's a little bit more
Kara, Miss Perkins.
adult,
I
more
don't mind telling you.
risky.
I'd rather like to. Bill's all right, really. Of course, I don't love him.
I think it's in my
He gives me
upcoming
Oh,
playlist.
not very much. Just enough to keep me going. You probably
Oh,
won't
it says
believe
The
me,
Black
but
Raven is on
he doesn't
first.
expect anything.
the old
You
Dark
know
House.
what I mean by anything?
Oh, I gotta
I know what
schedule
you mean by
my
He likes people to think
yikes.
he's
I'm
ever
glad
so
we just
big.
talked about that. I don't have it scheduled.
For all his money,
Um,
he's a bit lonely.
Yes, I spotted
It's
that.
called
one.
Hell of a
Story
Night.
The cotton dress.
It's the name of the movie.
he's
It's
in love with that little
not a
voice.
classic movie.
I'm sure he is. I suppose that's why he only wants me, well, for company. He likes to sit on my bed at night and boast to me about the things he's done during
So
the
we're gonna.
day.
It's gonna be Hell of a Night. I got to
Mind you,
write
I'm
that
not
down
pretending
on my
he's
to-do
anything I
list.
am.
You're a
Also
nice
on
creature,
Thanksgiving
aren't you?
Day is Cracky's very special
I like
Thanksgiving
you.
special with
Okay.
special guests. And if you haven't watched
are
it, it's
you?
basically a bunch of clips
What
with
do you think,
Cracky's
Philip?
heads,
You may
Hobbs
not be very
Horror's
pretty.
heads, Mr. Bones, Echo Cero, Interweb Kaiju,
I was thinking I'd like to
Jennifer
pretend that I was
Tochi.
your lover.
have Cheetah
And that you are mine,
Review,
Gladys, body and soul.
sometimes Anthony Chabot,
I'd like
Professor
to take you in
Macabro.
my
Like I
arms
do all these little clips,
and hold you.
and then I put them
Press
together,
you to me very gently.
hopefully in a theme
Very
of whatever holiday,
I'd
and
like
that's
it
what's
too.
that's
Would
coming
you,
up for
Gladys
Becky.
Perkins?
So I have to
Well,
schedule
let's pretend.
Hell of a Night.
Listen. Gladys Perkins has an idea. I think she must have gone mad.
But it's an actual horror movie, and it's in color. It's the
She
real
wants to
deal.
live with you. I'm just flinging myself at your head. I've got
And
a
if we're going to
crazy
be
idea.
13,
I might
we're
help you.
13 strong right now. 14 likes is what I see.
Darling,
This movie is actually
Do you think I'm mad?
maybe about 20 more
quite well,
minutes.
my darling.
I might
And thank God for it.
tease
Well, what you say?
what my plans are for December. I might show a clip. Maybe.
That's what I say, Perkins,
We'll see
darling.
if there's any interest for it.
But I've got a better idea than yours. An improvement on it.
What is it?
Well, it's just this.
If they
No, I won't
kiss,
tell you here.
we're going to do a
There's
commercial.
magic here.
If
I'll
they
tell you
kiss.
later on in the house.
Whoa!
perhaps even in the cold light of morning.
Hold
me now.
hold on a minute. Pat Master comes in with a crazy $2 super chat. What? Thank you so much. Holy crap. I almost didn't even see it.
Surprise, bitch! Welcome to the chocolate factory!
Thank you so much, Pat Master. Wow.
Wow.
Thank you. Very, very generous. That always catches me off guard. Shut up,
Come on,
Sheila.
let's go back.
No. No, let's stay here.
That's a downer right there.
You're cold.
No. It's just the idea of going back to that house.
Charlie and welcome to the chocolate
I've got a funny
factory.
feeling.
Pat Master,
Something dreadful
are
might
you
happen
blue?
to us if
You're
we go
blue.
back to
Okay.
that house.
I'm trying to be more
Perkins,
attentive
you've my
to the
strong
colors
right arm, haven't you?
on the other chat.
All right.
Pat Master, grab a handful of the popcorn.
No, you can't put on those wet shoes.
I saw you earlier, Pat Master, but I wasn't able to chat. I was just listening, but it was JT doing the countdown for the Shutters horror movies things. But I couldn't chat, so I say hello to you for previously seeing you. Jamie Hart was there too in that chat, as I remember. Yes, old school. I have like a dedicated pot for it. It's so good. I'm gonna eat that up after this. After this, I'm gonna like watch another movie for review.
Hello. Where have you been?
Jamie Hart is
I
not.
went out to the car to get a drink.
And I went with him.
Trying to. Ooh, I almost hit hide user. Yikes.
She got her feet wet.
Oh, she got her feet wet.
Jamie
Yes, she got
should
her
be
feet
blue
wet.
now. I gotta pay close
What the
attention.
devil's been happening here?
I don't know what the devil's been happening here, or anywhere else. I don't know what's been happening anywhere. I went into the old girl's room to close a window and came back and found this.
Well, where are all the others?
Universal
I don't know more than you.
Studios,
Mr. Waverton went upstairs
classic
with
Carl
Timothy
LeMay,
to catch a lamp.
Lamel,
I suppose
whatever
his
his
wife
name is.
joined him. I've been asleep.
You guys recognize him? He was in a lot of Three
So you
Stooges.
got your
This
feet
guy
wet.
right there.
Yes, Bill. And that wasn't all, I
Yes, I didn't suppose it
He was in a lot of Three
don't quite
Stooges
know how
stuff.
you'll take this, but... Well, I've got to get it off my chest.
Come on, let's have it.
I've fallen in love, Bill.
Oh, you have you?
I think his name is
With him?
Charles
Yes, with
Lawton.
him.
Darned fool.
Probably. But we don't choose
What the
these
fuck?
things.
Has he got any
Rob
money?
Horror.
Penny.
What is happening? What is What the? What? What the? I'm so caught off. I don't even know.
Oh my.
Oh, here we go.
Barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat? America loves to eat. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat? America loves to eat.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. I'm pretty sure they're located in Ohio. I'm pretty sure
Going up with him?
Yes.
that they are in
you angry?
Ohio.
I think you're alone.
There's nothing better than treating your special lady to some
I told
fried
you.
chicken
Bill's all
and a
right.
foot massage. I
He is
mean,
indeed.
come on.
That's
Really?
what the others can be.
Yes. Make an appointment.
Listen,
Exactly.
Bill, she hasn't told you everything
Punchy?
I don't know.
because she doesn't know everything herself.
Oh.
We're going to be married.
Hobbs, that one that I sent you a picture of this week was just okay. It wasn't as good as the ones I usually get. It was just
Will you come to the wedding?
their
you're
hot
good.
meat sauce
Do
was
you?
a little
No.
sweet. It had
I
a little
don't.
sweetness to it.
I think
Wasn't
it's
that
probably the best
good.
day's work you've ever
Wasn't as
done
good
in
as
your
I
life.
usually liked.
Ah, Bill.
Bill.
Who told you could call me Bill?
Well, you try and stop me.
Now look here,
But I
come
did
back
have
and
some
use for-
delicious
put this
onion
table on
rings
its
with
feet.
it.
That's no way to treat roast beef. Miss Perkins.
Now available in the snack bar, we have a garbage plate and onion ring. I don't know. If you're watching this on a phone, you probably can't see that. The rings were good. It wasn't bad.
This is the door.
Yeah, they're good. It was still okay. It just wasn't as good as the ones that I usually get. We just weren't in the right place. But I did still get one. And the onion rings were delicious. I bought some frozen onion rings because I just bought a big, huge new air fryer. One of the Walmart Black Friday deals. It was a huge air fryer for $35. Digital, big
Who are you?
container.
I'm Mrs. Waverton. This is my husband. Are you Sir Roderick then?
Make the road trip, Hobbs. Come on.
We came in because we thought we heard you calling. Can we get you
I'll
anything?
treat you. All you gotta do is get here. I have 5 days off through Thanksgiving break.
Can you take it yourself or shall I get
Let's
it
do the time warp.
I can take it.
Yeah,
myself.
$35 one. Digital. It's 7 quarts. It's twice the size as the one I had before. Yikes. Is Carol still here? Because
What was that noise? Was it Morgan?
Yes.
Morgan is a savage. I must apologize.
Carol,
But we have to keep him here.
why do I think that's what you look like
You
in the
shouldn't
morning
have come here.
when you're waking up?
I'm very sorry, but really we couldn't help it.
Oh, I
I'm
don't
just
do
kidding.
that.
I'm just
I
kidding.
was never inhospitable. Never. This house was always filled with guests once upon a time.
Grandma Carol. Carol
You
is
mean-
ride or die.
What did they tell you?
Why, they told us you were an invalid.
Was that
Carol's
all?
the hottest gilf
You
in,
see my son Horace and his sister
Illinois.
Rebecca
Yes.
and Morgan. I would like to tell you all about it, but
Carol has a bigger
there will
beard.
not be time. You see, when you're as old as I am,
It is
at any
almost.
minute you may just die.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, please don't talk if it tires you.
This is an unlucky house. Two of my children
Right? I said Illinois, right? You are in Illinois, right?
And then
I think I remember that.
things happened. Madness came. We are all touched with it a little, you see. Except me. At least I don't think I am.
Wow.
I'd like to go to sleep now.
No. Not just.
Iowa. Ah, I was close. Aren't they next to each other? Had an eye. I was so close.
It may be what?
Dangerous.
Illinois,
You
Iowa.
mean Morgan?
No, not Morgan. I mean
the hottest
from
school?
my eldest son, Saul.
Saul?
They didn't
Chicago.
tell you about Saul.
No, they didn't.
Saul is the
It's
worst,
windy.
you know.
Yeah.
We have to watch
Just have
him.
had steady rain all day. It's only 43 degrees right now.
He just wants.
Exactly. Both start with an I. I was close. At least you're not in Ohio.
Poor Saul.
I mean,
Where is he?
I know where he is. He's upstairs behind that bolted door, isn't he?
Yes. Locked in. Saul is why we
Hairy
have to
lips.
keep Morgan.
But if he did get out?
Saul
Time for that winter
quite
bush.
certainly would
Getting chilly.
fire to the house.
Have you guys seen the Lindsay Lohan Mean Girls Walmart Black Friday commercials?
To make this house a burnt offering.
But isn't he safely locked in?
Yes. But you see, if Morgan is
She kind of Lindsay Lohan is in it, and she does a pretty good job of looking like her character in Mean Girls.
in the door.
Her lips means warm kiss.
What has he come to?
Wait,
Okay.
I'll go down and look at him.
Yikes. You have seen him. At first I was like, what? What is this? And then when I saw that it was for Walmart, I was like, come on.
He's gone upstairs.
No.
I heard him. He's going to let Saul
But it was
out.
pretty creative.
Wait for him
Not
downstairs
gonna lie.
and kill him.
It's like you take like one of my all-time favorite movies and make it into a Walmart commercial.
Stay in here.
No, supposing he set fire to the place. Come on.
But what about
That hurt. It hurt my soul. What there is of it. What little soul I
I'm
have.
going to lock you in.
He's asleep.
The one thing about these old houses, though, like that don't have electricity, like could you imagine trying to like navigate by candlelight? I think I would struggle with that. With my bad vision and I'm constantly like bifocal.
Hadn't we better get out of the way?
No. we can't do
I don't
that.
know if I could
He
navigate
set
by
fire to the
candle.
place. He's tried it once before.
I guess maybe your eyes probably adjust to the darkness.
All right, but what about the Thames?
I don't know.
What is it?
Like I don't turn the lights on in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. I'm kind of on autopilot. I just get up and go. And I hope that I'm in the right direction of where it needs to go.
Get back!
It's a small gun for a big target, but hopefully there he is, Boris Karloff, coming down to make some final announcements about the room situation. Boris Karloff's Airbnb. You've all overstayed your welcome. You can go around the house and back and then make something. But yeah. Yeah, that guy definitely was in some Three Stooges. Look at the massive fireplace that place has too. Boris Karloff was so tall. His daughter was tall. When I met his daughter, Sarah, she stood up, and I was like, dang, you're tall. That was a long time ago. That is a great question. Is anyone going out later tonight? Do you mean out like doing stuff, or out as far as doing a live stream? I wish I had plans. Sheila. Sheila didn't have anyone message me. Was he really over 7 feet tall? Is that a fact, or are you just making that up? I have his IMDb page on right now. I'm going to look. He was only 5'11", 5'11". Born November 23rd, 1887, and died February 2nd,
Come on, come in here.
1969.
Gladys, for heaven's sake, come in here, Mark.
No. All right.
Wait.
And he died of emphysema. He was only 5'11". That's how tall I am. You were born that year? He seems taller, though. I know Bela Lugosi was tall, too.
Oh,
I wonder if Bela Lugosi was taller than him.
love him.
Rita's 5'10". That's like supermodel height. Carol was born in 1887. Oh, 1969. I was born in 71.
Please, please don't touch me.
Did you get your shingles shots,
Put me back.
Carol?
Don't let them
I'm
put me
fascinated with finding
I'm
out
not mad. I
if
swear
people
to
have
heaven,
gotten
I'm
their
not mad.
shingles
It's just that
shots.
they've locked me
Because
up.
I've had a
They're
pretty
all
significant
wicked.
reaction to the
Why should they
second.
lock you up? They're frightened of me. I know something about them.
Lithuanians are all tall.
But I wouldn't tell, I promised.
Lithuanian supermodels.
And they've kept you here all that time for that?
Carol's only 5'2".
I tell you, he's the devil. Morgan.
You seem taller.
Don't leave me. Stay with me.
Rita just
You sit
turned
here and
50.
wait.
Well, you definitely don't look it.
I'll be back.
But 50 is the recommended age for your shingle shots. This episode of the Now It's Dark Drive-In has been brought to you by
The spin must have locked it.
major pharmaceutical company, and they've asked me to share with you my thoughts on getting shingles. And I hear it's horrible. I hear you get like scaly skin, like in your crotch. And yeah, I don't want that. So I got my shingle shots because I don't want no like scaly skin at my crotch. I don't want my ball sack rubbing against scaly thighs. Ugh. Gross.
I want to tell you a story.
Part alien. Okay. And those symbols are.
Who's in there? Nobody.
Yeah, who wants those scaly? And I guess they're itchy too. Painful.
Shall we invite them out? You were going to tell me something.
I recently did a movie review for a movie called Shingles, and it was a comedy. And I was very fortunate to have the writer, director, producer, star of it have an extensive conversation with me in the comments section of that review.
Yes.
And it started off with him thanking me for liking most of his movie. So I love that. It's two times this week I've had people from movies that I've done a review for leave comments on the review of their movie.
Tell me what you were going to say.
That's one of my favorite things. It's also awkward because I have to rewatch my review because sometimes I get a little. I feel like I get a little.
Interested in flame? Why?
I get a little
Yes.
direct
yes, I
with
am,
my
Robert.
thoughts. Yes.
I've made a study of flame.
It was an anthology movie, and there were 5 parts. I only liked 4 out of the 5, and I think I might have mentioned how much I didn't like the one
very much to know.
story a couple of times. So I think he was making fun of me, but it was deserving because I think I did say it a few times.
Say anything. You'd like me to
It
tell
is
you all
fun.
about fire, would you? Yes, I wish you would. Well, then,
I
first
didn't
of all,
ask him,
I've
but
learned
I
flames
did ask
oily
about
knives.
another movie
They're cold,
of his.
my
Whether he
Sharp as
was also the
gold,
guy who did
smell. They burn
Amityville
like
Christmas Vacation. Last year, it was released, Amityville Christmas Vacation, and I did a review for that movie as well. And I really enjoyed that movie. It was a shorter movie.
So they're really like knives, are they?
Griswold
Well, do go on.
won a
Tell me what
vacation
else you found
to
out.
the
Oh, a lot
Amityville
of things.
town of Amityville, and it was like the whole Amityville horror thing. It's a silly movie. Well, I was asking him if he was going to do a part 2,
So
so
you
I did
thought you
kind of
could
go
teach me,
into
did
it a
you?
little bit.
You thought you could leave
And he has a
me sitting here
YouTube
and I
channel.
wouldn't notice.
I went to that,
But you see, I am
and
a clever man
then I
also.
made an ass of myself
That is
saying
why
I
we
was looking forward
understand
to
one
one of his
another.
future projects. Well,
That's
apparently that
why
future
you
project had
understood so
already come
quickly
out
that I
in
wanted
like
to kill you.
2018. So I
We
don't know why.
understand each
It was
other so
his most
well.
recent video was
Don't you, my
advertising
friend?
for this movie coming soon. And
Indeed
so
we
I
do.
thought that meant it was
It
coming
was
soon.
thought
The
somehow
video was only 9 days
liked you,
old.
and I thought you
So
liked me.
I left a
Like
comment
you.
saying, "Oh, I look forward to
My
seeing this film." And then
friend,
he
I love
commented
you.
back about, "Well,
Did you know
yeah,
that my
all
name
3 of
is
the
Saul?
movies in the trilogy have already
Saul,
been
my
out."
friend.
And I was like,
Saul
"Oh,
loved David.
well, that's awkward."
Indeed he did. But Saul was afraid of David because the Lord was with him and was departed from Saul.
Still,
And it came to pass on the morrow that the evil spirit came upon Saul, and he prophesied in the midst of the house. And David played upon the harp with his hand.
I wear my
And there was a javelin in
sunglasses.
Saul's hand, and Saul cast
Side
the
note,
javelin.
I do not wear sunglasses ever.
And he said, I will smite
I never wear
David
sunglasses.
even
I never
to
wear
the
baseball
wall with
hats.
it.
I never wear winter hats. I never wear hats,
And
except
David
for
avoided out of his presence twice.
this one.
Twice, my friend. For the third time.
My Thor's Day.
Third time. You must be careful.
Listen, I'm your friend. I'm on your side. It's silly to lose me.
If you guys ever
If you
come
lose
to the
me,
JLA member
look,
channel and
look,
watch
he's coming
Thor's
for your
Day,
organ.
this is what you get. And Thor's Day has a really, really good intro video. Love that video. I don't know how that's not getting copywritten because I've got actual clips from Thor Marvel movies, cartoons. I've got the Imagine Dragon song, Thunder Lightning song. Well, duh. Yes, it does. It is a sexy hat. I got that at a thrift store recently for $2.49. $2. I have no idea if I'm gonna get anything from, whoever wore it for me. But I'm taking a chance. I'm just gonna take a chance. So this movie is maybe about 10 more minutes. Lurking like a flirkin'. Lurkin made me think of Lumpkin, which is a Buffy Lumpkin, which is like a villain in the Powerpuff Girls. I just watched a fan film that I have a review coming out for of a live-action Powerpuff Girls, like 20-minute short movie. It's so good. It was so good.
Oh, let go. Can't you see? There's tendrils. Let me go to him. Go on. Let me go by.
I wonder if I'm going to get any copyright for this. I test all these out on one of my other channels before I do these, just to make sure. But sometimes stuff still comes up.
I'm going to him.
Sometimes sometimes they just
Listen, you've got to let me alone, do you hear? I've got to go to Pendrell. He's hurt.
still
Oh,
get
can I make you understand? He's hurt. I've got to look after him and the other man, too.
dinged. You can have a video up for a whole year and then out of nowhere get a copyright notification. It's so annoying. I think there should be like a time frame. A time frame where you can be exempt, or like the time that somebody has. There should be like a limit for how long somebody can make a claim. And so often, like, I'll get a claim for like a 2-hour movie for 8 seconds worth of music in the background. Like somebody could have the sound similar to that storm from the beginning of this movie
It's all right.
as their copyright, and I'll get a notification. So I gotta spend time flipping it to mute 8 seconds so that I can keep the video monetized. So ridiculous.
Now. Where's
Anyway,
Pendrell? I've got to
still
look
worth
after
it.
him.
I have fun.
You better not go over there.
That's what it's all about. Having fun. Get a little escapism from the real world. A little bit of escapism.
He's alive, I tell you. He's alive.
Because that's the best way to cope with stress, is pretending it doesn't exist. That's how I do it. And you can too. Ignore your problems and they'll just go away. Wusa. 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 Right.
Good morning. Good morning.
I have an ongoing threat
Good morning,
from
Mr.
somebody in this chat who may or may not be watching the match game right now instead of the movie. He has physically threatened me that I'm not allowed to quit YouTube. There, I'm not allowed to quit.
Yes, I'm sure we can go now. Come on, darling.
YouTube for life.
Aren't you? I am. Don't be long. We won't. We'll be as quick as we can.
I wish I could play the old classic movies that I really want to play, like the Universal Monster ones. I guess you can buy the rights to play stuff like that, but I'm sure it's really expensive.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Happy to have met you.
I love that guy. Now I want to watch Bride of Frankenstein now, just to see him, Dr. Pretorius. You remember him? He had all the jars of the little miniature people. I'm not the glue holding YouTube together, or
really dead and gone to heaven.
No, it's morning.
I'm
We've only just our tail behind.
on an island.
Yes, cold like
An
a
island in the
Was there something you were
sun,
going to tell me in the cold like
having
a
so much
Come to
fun.
think of it, there was.
And if you think that
Perkins, will you marry me?
supple lady, give him a big kiss. Mwah, 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 mwah. Yay! All right, so it's 9:20. I will play Does anyone want to see like a sneak peek of what I'm going to be doing for my theme for December? I'll do like a couple of sneak peeks. I've got two videos. One's 17 seconds and one is 1 minute. Let me, Sheila. Oh, Sheila. Who sang that? Was that Prince? I'm trying to find it, so hang tight, hang tight. I'm trying to find that they're in a folder. All right, so this is going to be. So I got a lot of comments about the Halloween specific opening to all of my videos. You know, row 18, plot 20 is going to always be there. But then for Halloween, I had that little clip. And now for December 1st to the 23rd, this will be.
Come back to that same old place that you laughed about.
Row 18, plot 20.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people.
Another Festivus miracle.
So that's going to be the clip. That's going to be the opening. I'll play it again because I didn't realize it was going to automatically play so quick. So this is, let me see if I can do it a little.
Come back to that same old place that you laughed about.
Row 18, plot 20.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people.
Another Festivus miracle.
Frost Kitten? Frost Kitten Games is here, everyone. This is a Festivus miracle. So the theme for December for Now It's Dark is Festivus for the rest of us. And on November 30th, I'll have a video that'll explain it. It'll all for the 1st to the 23rd, we'll have that intro. That 17-second clip will be at the beginning of each video. So you'll have to watch. I could go into an explanation now, but I'll show another clip if you would like. This one's a minute. This one is a minute long. But it's the type of stuff that I got going on. It's that time of the year where we will celebrate Festivus for the rest of us. Not everyone celebrates Christmas, you know, but we do like to have a good time. So I'm going to start by airing some grievances. I've got a lot of problems with you people. Anyway, enjoy the season of poles and meatloafs and airing grievances. You'll find all your festivities right here on Now It's Dark. Love ya. Festivus for the rest of us. It's almost here on Now It's Dark. So still working on it. It's really, honestly, all the videos are still going to be the same. They're just going to have like that little clip in front of it. Otherwise, it'll be normal stuff. But yeah. So we're going to end this on a high note. Thank you so much, Pat Master and Hobbs, for the super chats. Thanks for all you awesome people that I hardly ever get to see. My work schedule sucks for seeing some of you guys. Frost Kitten, out of nowhere. What a cute Grinch. Yeah. Some would say sexy. I mean, green is my color. So yeah, I have to get a few things together, but yeah, that's going to be my theme. I had Last year, I think I kind of did Krampusy type theme, but not really. Christmas isn't my thing. That's not important, but yeah. So we're gonna end the stream. But again, Pat Master, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Hot for the best supporter in the world. Uh, he gets a lot of messages from me throughout the week from work. Ooh, woo, woo. Oh, goodness gracious. I got a lot of problem with you people. Not enough naughty nouns. Yeah. So, so for the airing of grievances, those are going to be my movie reviews. So, like, I have a theme. Airing of grievances is going to be movie reviews, and then that's this. If you know the lore, it'll get explained on the 30th in one of my videos. But then there's feats of strength, right? Feats of strength. Those are going to be my haul videos. So haul videos will be feats of strengths. Airing of grievances will be movie reviews. And I'll have right here my aluminum pole. I will have a pole right here. And then meatloaf is meatloaf. You can have meatloaf whenever. That's all a part of the lore of Festivus. You're going to have to watch that video on the 30th. I'm telling you, because Festivus is actually real. It's not just the Seinfeld episode. But anyways, Rita, you are the best. The yeah. When is the next stream? Oh, okay. Let's do a little recap. So today is Friday, the 17th. I will have a stream on Thanksgiving night. I'll have a premiere at noon, and then at 8 p.m. we are going to watch Hell of a Night. And hopefully I won't get taken down while that's playing. And then on the 24th, I'll be streaming a watch along for wrestling on my other channel. And then there's a wrestling premium live event on the 25th. I'll be streaming a watch along on my other channel. And so normally on Thursdays, now I'm doing a stream and on Friday. So last week got canceled because I went to see the Marvels instead. But yeah, 10 in chat, 9 in chat. It's about to be 0 because I'm ending the stream. It's time to say goodbye. Let's do a little